Hello, hello, and welcome back to the vlog. Okay, you guys, today's vlog was going to be, and still will be, my 34-week bump date. Tomorrow I turned 34 weeks pregnant, and I feel like I'm so close and so far at the same time to meeting my baby. I feel like I'm super uncomfortable. I'm in pain all the time. I'm constipated. Every time I burp, I throw up a little bit. It's like, what the fuck is going on in my body? At the same time, I like don't want to stop being pregnant. But also I really want to give birth and meet my baby. So I'm in this like really crazy headspace. But before we get into too much of that kind of stuff, something really exciting happened to me today in real time. I'm about a week behind on these vlogs, so it will have been last week for you guys watching this right now, but I just hit 10,000 subscribers. I'm actually already at 10,050 subscribers as I sit here right now. It's such a huge milestone and I'm really fucking proud of myself. Obviously not possible without you guys, so thank you so much for continuing to show up and support me as I make these videos and pour my heart into this channel. You know, it's something I've been doing for a really long time, right? Making YouTube videos. And I just feel like in the last year or so, because I've been able to pour so much more energy into it, I've been able to get so much more out of it, you know, and it's exciting to see that reflected in these big milestones. Like hitting 10,000 subscribers is a huge milestone, and I'm really happy and I'm really proud of myself. So, slight pivot in plans today. I've actually just been doing some like life admin, setting up my finances for February, making appointments for the cats, for the vet, setting up my pediatrician, working on my maternity leave, disability pay, like stuff like that I've been doing all morning. But I'm gonna take a quick break and take a little photo celebrating 10,000 subscribers. I ordered a little cupcake for myself that I think just got delivered, and I'm gonna take some pictures of me eating said cupcake just to like celebrate. I don't know, to do something, because it feels weird to let the day go by without doing something about it, because to me this is a really big deal. So let's go get the cupcake. Oh my god, the brightness is up on this camera. I'm like, why am I so... There we go. That's a little more natural. Anyway, whatever, I'm not redoing that clip. Let's go get the cupcake and take some pictures. Okay, so there's this little company. I don't know, I think it's a Southern California chain, but I could be totally wrong. It could be a national chain for all I know. I never heard of them until I moved to California, but they're called Nothing Bundt Cakes. They make bundt cakes. I think that's pretty clear, but they make little bundt cakes. Oh no, this one got smushed. Oh, this side's not smushed, so we'll just photograph that side. And then I also got, for 10K, I got little candles. They're actually sparklers. I'm not sure if I'm gonna light those, but where am I gonna take this picture? The light is not great because it's a little gloomy today. First, let's prep the prop, and then we'll think about the location, which is definitely not the right order for that, but yeah. Look at this side's all fucked up, but this side, let me just like, why is it all fucked up? One. The one is significantly larger than the zero. If it hadn't just rained yesterday and my front yard wasn't a fucking mess, I would go take these in my front yard so I could light them. But it did rain yesterday and my front yard is a fucking mess. So, you know what? I might go upstairs into the nursery. I don't want to bring food up there, but I think I might go upstairs into the half-finished nursery because there's some blank walls and the light's actually coming from over there. I don't know, we'll look around. Okay, I did end up taking some photos sitting on this floor in the nursery. I had my phone attached to the diaper pail. But you know, I think we got a couple. Listen, I'm super pregnant. I'm sweating all the time. This was a last minute. I did not expect to hit 10,000 followers today. This was just like a last minute idea. I took a couple bites while I was taking photos. I don't even know if any of them came out good, but let's go look and see if I can edit something into something, you know what I mean? Ugh. Use my journal as a plate. All right. Hopefully some of those came out good because I already took a bite of the thing. Okay, I think I edited a few. And by edit, I just mean I put the vivid filter that comes in the iPhone on them. I literally don't do anything else because I'm not that exciting. Yeah, so I did that one. And oh, no, that's like the actual subscriber number, but that one, that one, that one. And there we go. Could I have been cuter? Could this have been a little bit more professional? Yes, but at least I have something to celebrate the occasion. And despite it being 11:30 in the morning, I'm gonna have this cupcake. Okay, I'm gonna post this on Instagram now. So go check out I'll probably post it on YouTube, like community as well, just because it's like a YouTube thing, not an Instagram thing. I didn't hit 10,000 on Instagram, but that's where I post pictures. So go follow me on Instagram. Because I am always be posting like stories and shit that relate to videos, but then also I'll post it on the YouTube community tab too, I think. I gotta write a heartfelt caption. It won't be hard. I'm genuinely like so grateful and happy. Okay, this is so weird. I just went to go get the mail and there was a package for a penguin ear thermometer for children, I'm assuming. There's no note as to like who it could be from, and whoever sent it to Rachel and then my husband's last name, which is not my name because I didn't take his name. So whoever sent it doesn't really know us that well, but they know us well enough to know Mario's last name and not to send a note. And also, why an ear thermometer? I mean, I'm sure it'll be useful. That's weird. Okay, I just finished lunch, so let me check that I don't have fucking food all over my face before I start this. I'm decent. Okay. Yes, like I said earlier, this vlog is just my 34-week update, but I'm actually not 34 weeks until tomorrow, technically. So the big pregnancy thing today is we are taking our first newborn prep class. So if you've been following along, you know we've been taking a birth prep class. We take that at the hospital. This is a newborn prep class. So we're gonna learn all about how to keep the baby alive once it's not inside of me, which is great because neither of us have ever had a baby before, and neither of us have like younger siblings that we've ever had to take care of. So like Mario has some nieces and nephews, so he's like changed a diaper. I have some younger cousins, so like I've changed a diaper, but like genuinely we've never had to like long-term care for an infant. I was a camp counselor for like 8 years, I think, so I work with kids a lot. But the age of the camp started at 4, and I honestly mostly had kids from like 8 to 12. So infants, I don't really know. I need to take a class. Someone needs to tell me how to keep this little baby alive. So that first class is a 2-part series. So we'll have one class this week, one class next week, but that is a Zoom class that's being on. Is there a fucking mosquito in here? Where did that come from? Our first one is tonight, but it's on Zoom. This mosquito is distracting me. Oh, I almost had it. Whatever. So we can take it from the comfort of our bedroom, which we will be doing, because that's where the computer is now. And I'm excited to see what we're gonna learn. So that's what we're doing today in terms of pregnancy stuff. And then I'll do a real bump date tomorrow. In terms of like worky stuff, I just had lunch. But today I'm mostly editing my own shit just to get ahead of myself. I am already ahead of myself, but the more ahead of myself I can get, the better. I obviously don't anticipate going into labor for another 6 weeks, but I'd love to have as many vlogs prepped as possible in the meantime. Yeah, I have a lot of plans in the next few weeks, so like no going into labor early, but still. I backloaded my editing schedule for Sierra for the week, so today is Tuesday, and I did a vlog for her yesterday, but like really the bulk of the editing I have to do is Wednesday through Friday, so I don't have much to do today, but I have lots to do starting tomorrow. I'm going to be basically completely cutting the first February video start to finish over the next 3 days. I've already kind of started it, but they're shooting the bulk of it tomorrow. So over the next 3 days, I will have the first February video, version 1, done. In the spirit of this baby coming in the next 6 weeks, I'm also trying to like pre-edit as much stuff for Sierra's channel as I possibly can. So yeah, so editing, class, that's kind of what's in store for the day. I'm just gonna sit here and digest for a little bit longer, drink my water because I haven't drank enough water today, and then get back into editing my vlogs.
Hello everyone. You're still connecting. And then there's another Rachel, but Rachel with Mario. Hello.
Hi, yes, he's in the car. He's on his way home from work. His shift ended at 7.
I see his name on here.
Yeah, he's listening, but he's not physically here. He'll be here in like 20 minutes. I'm 34 weeks, and this is my first child, so I'm an only child. My husband's an only child. We have limited experience with newborns. I definitely see a lot of TikToks, but I presume to know nothing, and I'm excited to learn.
All right. Well, welcome to the both of you. And you'll learn that a newborn is a whole universe difference from a 3-month-old or even a 2-month-old.
Good morning. Good morning. Today, why did I say that in a British accent? The world will never know. I wanted to, listen, I'm 34 weeks today. I woke up fucking ravenous, but before I eat, I'm gonna take my bump photo because I've been forgetting to take it on time. Let's take it now. Then I gotta change out of these clothes because these are the clothes I take my bump photo in and they simply do not fit. Okay, I think I got something. It's hard because like this room is changed around so much. It's like not really comparable to the angle that I had when my desk was in here, but I got a picture, so at the very least I have something. Now let me change into clothes that fit me and then I'll go eat. Okay, my morning is all out of sorts because I slept until 8. I'm still dealing with like pregnancy insomnia. I think I probably will be, and hopefully it gets better, but I think I probably will be for a very long time. I'm just so uncomfortable when I'm laying down in bed. Even with my like pillow fortress that you guys have seen, every day it gets a little harder. So weirdly, I slept until 8 today because I was up all night basically. So I got back to sleep around 5:30, woke up at 8, which is like, normally I'm up by like 6. So I'm all out of sorts. And I woke up starving. So I've already eaten, but I haven't done any movement or whatever the fuck. So I need to do some yoga. Or I don't need to, but I'd like to do some yoga. Hi. And then I'll take a shower. And then I'll start working. But I feel like it's been a weird backwards morning. But I'm gonna do some yoga, take a shower, and then we'll do our bump date. That'll be fun. I'm gonna do my yoga on the new rug in the nursery because it's so soft, and just see how I like that. I feel like I'm gonna like it more than when I just normally do yoga on like the hard floor on my yoga mat. And you know, I'm just trying to be nice to myself. And my yoga blocks are downstairs. I'm not gonna push myself. I'm not gonna need yoga blocks. It's gonna be a chill yoga flow today. I haven't taken a shower yet. I just sat down because I'm like, I swear to God, I only did yoga for like 15 minutes and I am like out of it. Everything is sore already. Like, I don't even know how that's possible. I'm a little bit lightheaded and I took it so easy. I like barely did anything, but that's just kind of where I'm at. I forgot to tell you guys, I took my newborn class last night. It was great. We learned about, I took notes, how to hold the baby, the importance of skin to skin, what we can do in the first 100 days for infant brain development, not being freaked out by newborn appearances and the various weird things that are on newborns, what we can expect in the first 2 days of the hospital in terms of like evaluations and like what the nurses and doctors are going to be doing with the baby, what our options are, stuff like that. And then a little bit of postpartum recovery for mom. And then we ended with like reading baby's hunger cues and how to know when the baby's eating enough, like tracking all of that and keeping track of that, and sort of what the first week is gonna look like. It was really interesting. Next week she said we're gonna get into like the logistics of like changing diapers and swaddling and all of that, but this was more like information for like right away. It was really interesting. Sorry, I feel like I'm like huffing and puffing my way through this. That's how I feel about like so many of these clips that I've been taking for my vlogs lately. I'm only 34 weeks, but she did say something crazy. She was like, actually this wasn't yesterday. It's the same teacher for the newborn class as it is for the like birthing class that I've been taking. So I kind of sometimes get them confused in my head, but the birthing class, she was like, full term is considered anywhere from 37 to 42 weeks. The 37 weeks is only 3 weeks from now. Like, I'm considered full term in 3 weeks, which is wild. And obviously, like, ideally you go to like 39 or 40. But yeah, I'm really pregnant. I feel really big. Can't believe that I potentially am gonna have to get bigger than this. Let's do a bump date. I'm in a good mood. I don't know why. I'm kind of like, meh. I'm thinking about all the editing I have to do right now. So he's 18 inches long, roughly, and somewhere a little over 5 pounds, between 5¼ and 5½ pounds. It's a big boy. He still has some growing to do. His lungs, brain, and central nervous system are still rapidly developing. His immune system is not yet mature, so he will depend on my body sharing antibodies to help him fight future infections. The vernix caseosa, that slippery coating that protects spawn skin, is covering their body as they get closer to delivery day. Some of this is being dissolved in the amniotic fluid, but I actually learned last night that they could still be born with a lot of this on them, and that it's like good for them, and that you just like want to rub it into their body. Your little one is also peeing up to 1 pint a day and preparing for their first poop. I feel like it's been telling me it's been preparing for its first poop for like 14 weeks. All right, what's new with you? That's me. As spawn gets stronger, you may find yourself struggling a little. Try to get as much rest as possible and stay active with movement you enjoy if you can. Eat a range of nutritious foods that make you feel good. This will not make your symptoms go away, but it can help you feel as good as possible with your due date on the horizon. Confusion and blurry vision are common as your hormones rage. Swollen feet, constipation, and hemorrhoids may also be at a high point now. These symptoms are common, if uncomfortable, side effects of pregnancy. Make sure you tell your healthcare provider if your vision changes. Headaches, pain in your upper abdomen, or hands and feet swelling suddenly or if your hands and feet swell suddenly, as these could be signs of preeclampsia, which is dangerous for both you and your baby. Your hormones are also preparing your pelvis for delivery. You'll notice increased vaginal discharge, the need to pee more frequently, expanding belly and pelvis, creating lower back pain. As annoying as these symptoms are, this is your body's way of preparing for labor and delivery. And then it goes on to make sure that we are all set with our hospital, which we are. So, I am so fucking tired. I need to take a shower because I need to wash my hair. Honestly, like, this is like the reality of being this pregnant. I don't know how people are this pregnant and taking care of like another kid. Like if this was my second or third kid or whatever. Those people are warriors. They're fucking goddesses. Like, all I want to do is take the day off and watch TV and order takeout. But I have healthy food in the fridge and editing to do. I'm such a little bitch. Oh my god. Anyway, it's just one of those things. I had a busy day yesterday and I got not necessarily like a busy day today, but like just a lot to do. The next 3 days are gonna be like editing heavy. So I think if anything my brain is just like, I don't wanna work. I don't know how I used to work as much as I did. Your like life adapts to the like circumstances around you, because I used to work 80 to 100 hours a week. I used to be up at 5, going to the gym, going to the office, coming home, editing until like 11. Like I used to eat really healthy, like still cooking a lot of my meals, although I did get a lot of takeout back in the day. Let's not pretend. I was just like from morning to night. Was it just because I was in my 20s? Or like, is it just because like I've gained a lot of weight. I've gained more than is like typically recommended. Nobody's concerned. My doctors are not worried. It's only like slightly more than recommended, but it's definitely more weight than I've ever carried around in my entire life. I think that's also like not mentally, but like physically taking a toll on me. And like the fact that the baby's only like a little over 5 pounds of that is wild. I know like your uterus gets heavier, you have a lot of amniotic fluid, etc., etc. But like, you guys, these bump dates are getting more and more like, I feel like when I was like 14 weeks, I was like, oh my god, today the baby's the size of a fucking raspberry. No, he was bigger than that then. An apple. And I feel so great, and I wish my bump was bigger, and blah, blah, blah. And now I'm 34 weeks, and I'm like, I can see how unmedicated births become something possible, because at a certain point I feel like I'm gonna do fucking anything to get this baby out. Not that I'm gonna do unmedicated, because why the fuck would I when I don't have to? But anyway, now I'm just rambling. Rachel Rambles. Alright, I am actually going to end the vlog here, because genuinely all I'm doing for the rest of the day is editing. Probably picking up around the house a little bit and eating. Eating, picking up around the house, and editing. Those are my 3 to-dos for the rest of the day. So I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As per usual, as per always, love you guys. You're the best. 2 more vlogs headed to you this week, and there are some exciting ones at that. So stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah. Bye.